Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. This is going to be a Topshop haul and try on and unboxing as well. Actually, I ordered this delivery last week Sunday and it has only just arrived yesterday at 9 o'clock at night, and I paid £10 for the Topshop premium, which should be free next day delivery for a year. So quite disappointed about that already, and I'm just hoping that everything that I show you is still available to shop. Kind of a little bit annoying because, you know, I know that I love Topshop and a lot of you guys love Topshop. I wanted to make sure I had been able to buy it and film the video as soon as possible, but unfortunately it took a whole week for the items to arrive. So let me just show you the bag. This is the order, plus this dress which I bought actually in store on Thursday, along with another dress. I will unbox first and then try on, talk through, and so on and so forth. So let me just get a pair of scissors and I'll be back. And I am aware that my videos are quite lengthy, so I will try and keep this one to a more happy medium, like mid-length as opposed to long. But I just get so carried away and chatty. Okay, I'm not even using the scissors, so I didn't need to get those. I don't actually remember what I've ordered, so this should be just as fun for me as it should be for you. So what do we have here? First of all, I have this dress here. I'm sure that you would have seen this dress loads already. It's kind of one of the first dresses that came out from the new collection, the autumn winter collection, and it also comes in green. It's kind of this like Georgette style dress. I think this is going to be quite a popular one. If it isn't already, it probably already is. I have been looking at it for a while. I have mixed feelings on these long dresses nowadays. My mum has really put me off them by telling me that they look massive and frumpy and whatever. The thing is, they're so functional and they are really easy to wear, easy to chuck on and wear with trainers or boots or heels, and I like items that I can take from day to night and wear across like all different kinds of functions, occasions and events. So that's kind of my thing. But then of course we always want to keep things nice and flattering and actually feel like we look our best selves in our clothes, and I don't know if I do feel my best self in these dresses anymore, and it could be because my mum has put me off, or maybe my style has slightly changed from last year. What else do we have in this bag of goodies? Star print. Oh, you know, I am an absolute fan of star print. It's just become something that I've really grown to love over the past year or so. I love it. It's kind of like retro, very Stella McCartney-ish. I kind of associate star print more with Stella. That's more my vibe than Stella, although I do love Stella too. I just like the fact that it's retro. It always gives this really good print to be worn in the evening as well. It's a good alternative for Christmas if you don't want to go for sparkles and sequins. I think star print is quite nice. I have a skirt in my wardrobe that I imagine myself wearing this with. I have another floral. As you know, floral is a massive trend for autumn winter in like dark colours and kind of sepia colours. Like this is kind of a sepia tone skirt. I am not a big skirt person, I must admit to you, but I saw this and I really liked it. It looks quite similar to a skirt that I've seen in Primark, so I will give this one a go, and then I will see if I feel like I could just do just as well in Primark. Then I'll return this one and get the Primark one. But yes, looking forward to trying that on and seeing how I'm going to style that. Okay, so this is one of the Austin tops, and this is in the jade green. And as you can see, I'm really going for this kind of vintage style in a lot of the clothes that I'm choosing. Kind of went for this particular Austin top because the opening isn't so broad, isn't so wide as some of the other ones, which actually open it in a triangle. This one is more just a slit, which I think is fine to still wear with your bra open, or even to put like a slight popper here so you can actually close the gap slightly. I did size up in this because I usually size up in things for my boobs, but what I am finding at the moment, and particularly with this dress, is that Topshop seems to be getting quite generous in their sizing. This is a size 14 and feels really roomy. So I mean, let me not speak too soon. You know what happens when I say things are going to be too big for me. With Topshop tops that are quite fitted to the body, I have to size up for the boob situation. So we'll see how we get on with this. But again, this is kind of like a retro style with the angel sleeves, very 70s, and I'm just all about that kind of stuff, and it just works so well in my wardrobe. So that's why I've gone for something like this. Looking forward to trying this on as well. You guys will know that I'm absolutely obsessed with Topshop Dree jeans. They are just a really good silhouette for me. They are high-waisted and cropped and kick flare or flared. So kind of all the things that work for my silhouette. So I just have another one of these in black. I don't have them in black yet. I have them in light blue and mid blue, but I don't have them in black. And I was in need of another pair of black jeans because I have a pair of washed black straight leg Topshop jeans, but I just need another pair of Dree jeans in a darker colour to just like wear a slightly little bit smarter in the evenings as opposed to the blue colours that I have. So yeah, a wardrobe staple. I have 2 pairs of shoes. These, I absolutely love these. These are like they kind of tie around the ankle, square toes, they're very 90s. They just kind of have a little kind of cross going across the toes, and then they kind of tie up around the ankle. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping these or not. I had my eye on these for a while, and then I was like, do I want to spend 70 quid on a pair of shoes from Topshop? Do I need them? We'll see when we try them on. I forgot to say, when I did this order, everything was, I think it was a day of 20% off. So I kind of think that's why I went for a few pairs of shoes as well, because, you know, it's quite worthwhile. These, I remember these now. These are a pair of boots, and this style of boot is something that I would just get so much wear out of. Wow, they look absolutely massive. I have a pair of Topshop knife boots that I bought a while ago, and I was like, I wear them so much, I need to upgrade them with a leather pair. And so these are like nice kitten heels, so really, really comfortable. Chelsea boot, pointed, so very good for like slimming the legs and making them look a little bit longer. These will look just amazing under black skinny jeans, black flares, or any flares really, even under trousers because of the point. Because there was 20% off, these are actually £82, but I got them for whatever 20% off that is. I can't do maths, so whatever it is. Last thing that I got, which annoyingly I bought it to wear to my friend's wedding that I went to on Saturday, and because obviously this delivery arrived something like 6 days late, I wasn't able to get them in time, but I'm still happy that I got them. They are a very Dolce & Gabbana-esque style earring, which would have worked perfectly with my outfit. I did obviously go to Topshop and buy myself another pair of earrings, but these were the ones that would have really worked to set off my outfit. In case you didn't know, if you order Topshop earrings, or even you can't return Topshop earrings, so if you buy them, be sure that you want to keep them. Even if you keep them in their packaging or whatever, you can't return them at all. They do not take returns. But you know, it's a very Dolce & Gabbana-esque pair of earrings that also worked really well with these colours, but worked really well with the dress that I had on and the headband the other day, because the dress that I had on is like very similar to this kind of colour palette. But yeah, so, and some earrings. And I'm really into jewellery right now because obviously my hair is my real hair now, so I'm kind of playing around with my hair, accessories, and using earrings to really deflect from how big and round my head is. So, oh, I'm gonna have to adjust, my shoes are so high, I'm gonna have to adjust the camera slightly. These shoes have like given me about a good few inches in height. So this is the first dress that I have obviously been talking you through the video in, and this is basically a jewel toned bat wing dress. It has some gathering going across the top here. It feels really, really roomy. So if I open it up, you can see that it's quite a wide, straight dress. It's really, really wide. So obviously when I tie it, a lot of the material is kind of buckling and folding over each other. So it's about kind of getting that tie right. I've spoken about this on another video, this trick or this tip that I got from Trini Woodall, if she needs an introduction. And basically it's just to pull the material at the back and put it to the front, and that kind of just makes it a lot more like seamless at the hips. It doesn't add too much bulk. This dress, I don't know if it's a dress that works for me, because it's making me look quite BB up here. I think I need something that's kind of fitted underneath the bust more for me, I think. And also, like I said, if you don't have that complete perfectly sat dress, like in terms of all the material, it will just end up making me look a lot bulkier at the hips, which is not really anything I want because I'm already quite big busted. So I'm not sure if I love this. And again, bat wings are not always so flattering on me, as opposed to if the sleeve was like that. Look at the difference that makes already. It's just giving me a lot of width up here that I don't really need. But again, this I think is a dress that is really, really very comfortable, something that you'll be able to wear with heels and with trainers, with a leather jacket thrown over. So I think it's a really easy dress to style and wear. I'm not sure if it's flattering on me, but if you are looking to kind of create some sort of a curvy silhouette, or you know, you don't have much waist, then this dress is really good to kind of like cinch you in and give you a bit more curve. But for me, who doesn't need any more curves, I'm not sure if this is for me. One good thing I also love about this dress is that it is one of the very rare dresses from Topshop that does not have an opening at the back. There is no triangle, diamond, cutout. It is completely closed at the back, which I think is really nice and just really unusual for Topshop at the moment, because everything has a bloody keyhole, triangle hole, every hole that you can think of, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I actually think that Topshop should just make all of their Austin dresses in closed back versions, because that would just make everybody's life so much easier. They can have them backless and, you know, the closed back. I think that would be just good for everyone, right? Really, really like this dress. Not sure if it's for me. The print is gorgeous and I love how comfortable it is, but I don't know how much I'd reach for this dress and how much I really like it for me, but I love it. And it's got like these slits here, so although it's long, it still feels, you know, you can still show off a bit of leg. And obviously in the colder months you could wear this with like long boots, a fur gilet, or, you know, so it's really nice and flexible, but maybe just not for me. I absolutely love this dress. It is so, so nice. I love the hang. It feels really, really heavy. It's got lots of movement. Again, I'm not sure if I need to start sizing down in Topshop. There is a lot of room here underneath the arm. I do have this problem that I have quite long arms as well, actually. There's all this material here. Let me just check the size. Size 14. I don't know if I need to start sizing down, if they've changed their sizing. I don't know, but it is, oh god, it's got really dark. I really, really love it. I just, of course, because it's fitting so far away from my body underneath the arm, it is making me look a lot wider than I am, but it feels very, very comfortable. I have never really had a print like this before, I must say. I don't mind it. I feel like I was going to be concerned about this, sorry, this thing is like digging into me. I feel like I was going to be concerned about the fact that it's high necked and it's got these ruffles. I felt like it would make me look a lot bigger on top, but actually I find it really flattering, especially with my hair back. I always like hair back with a high neck for some reason. I like the fact that kind of this ruffle kind of gives a little bit of detail to the shoulder, a little bit more width, which again, shockingly, still is a very slimming detail. I just think it's a really, really nice dress. This dress also comes in a green leopard print. Although I'm trying to get away from floral, I didn't think that green leopard would suit me. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe in this kind of print as well, so I really, really do like it. It kind of drop waist, which always works well. I feel like this is quite smart though. I'm not sure if I would wear this with trainers so much. This is definitely for me more of like a boots, platforms kind of vibe, but I just think it's such a nice dress and it feels really good. It's got lots of movement and I just really, really like it. It's a really, really good dress. Very shocked. I'd really hope that I would want to return this dress. Actually, one thing this dress does have is it is open at the back, but it is more of a slit like the green top that I showed you, as opposed to like a triangle cutout that you would find like on the Austin dresses and stuff like that. So it means that if you wanted to get a kind of popper, close the gap, you could do, or I just find that it's fine to have a little bit of bra on show if like your clasp with your bra is okay to be on show on something that's only just slit as opposed to open. So that's why I was happy to go for this. I have had an Austin dress before, which I actually ended up selling recently because I just wasn't wearing it with the open back. It was just a ball ache, really. Really, really love this dress. I'm very, very happy with this one as well. Actually, guys, I'm so sorry, I lied. This is quite open at the back. It's not open like Austin dress open, but the back is a little bit more open than I had realised. It is kind of like that. Oh, I'll show you the opening anyway when I do the cutaways, but yeah, so it is quite open actually, and that's now maybe not so sure about it. Would I feel comfortable with my bra being on show, with that much of it being on show from the back? I'm not sure, but it's a shame because I really, really like this dress. I have just now popped the skirt on. I'm not sure how much you can see of it while I'm here. I absolutely love this skirt. It's just gorgeous. I love the fact that it kind of fits close to the body, although it's pleated. It's like a very, almost like a pleat, like a very small pleat. Then it has some buttons running down the side. I've just popped it on with this silky satiny blouse from Zara that has a tie at the back. And obviously my Chloe platforms, as always. I love the colours. I love the fact that it's kind of, so it's quite close to just above the knee, or maybe just higher up, just kind of like 3/4 of the way down between the thigh and the knee. Then it goes into a slightly bigger pleat. I just like the fact it fits close to the body up top, because I find that when pleated skirts kind of go out from here, they make me look like really, really hippie. And obviously I don't want anything to sit out from the widest part of my body. The widest part of my body I wanted to keep obviously the item as close to my body as possible to kind of make me not look any wider, if you know what I mean. Sometimes we try to like cover things by buying oversized or buying these big unshapely items. Actually, all we do is add bulk to our body. Instead of trying to hide, we should accentuate. And I find for me that I'm better off, instead of wearing something massive to cover, I'm better off going for things that kind of fit slightly closer to the body, but not necessarily always fitted. I really love this skirt. It's got some button detail down the side. I love the colours. I think it goes perfectly with my Chloe Sand. I think it's a perfect autumnal skirt. This you could definitely wear with trainers. You could dress it up. I think you could wear this out in the evening with a statement top. I think it's a beautiful skirt. It feels really comfortable. It's quite lightweight, which I don't actually mind because, you know, you can just put on tights underneath if you wanted to. One problem is that I did size up in this skirt. I think it was the only size left. So it is feeling quite roomy, so I think I am going to order a size down because it is actually elasticated. However, what I worry about is if I size down, the length might not be as good. The length is perfect for me. I absolutely love the length. I just think it's a brilliant skirt. Flat front at the front, at the waistband, but the back is obviously elasticated. So that's quite a nice detail actually, because sometimes elasticated waist can really make something a little bit less like finesse. They kind of look a little less dressy. Elasticated waist, usually if I have one, I always try and cover with a belt, because you can only see the elastic from the back. At the front it's still quite streamlined and seamless, and I quite like the fact that it's elasticated at the back and not the entire way around. It just looks nicer from the front, I think, but I like the fact it's elasticated because it just makes it very comfortable to wear and kind of a bit more flexible for anyone if it typically wouldn't be your size, or you know, you can kind of get away. They're a bit more forgiving and a lot more flexible in terms of sizing, so I do quite like that. But for me it's just too big. I don't know if I want to change it on. Well, I might have to, but I just really love the length on this, so who knows, maybe this will be another one that I will take to the tailors to have slightly taken in, because you know, someone, I can't really move around in this, someone might pull it down or something because it is like just too loose for me. But I really love the skirt and I love the length. I have got the shirt on, the star print shirt or blouse. Really like this. It's got some ruffle detail going across the shoulders, like lapel neck as opposed to collar. It's like a lapel collar almost. Pretty much to say about this, it's slightly sheer, it's not too sheer. I'm really loving the arms and the ruffle details. I just don't really have lots of great tops in my wardrobe that are quite versatile. They're either very dressy or very casual. So I feel like this is quite a good in-between that I could wear out for an evening, I think, because it's like quite really nice actually. I could also wear it kind of just if I was going for lunch, or you know, if I just want to quickly chuck something on with a pair of jeans. I think this is a quite nice top to be well presented without being overdressed, but obviously can be dressed up as well. So I really like this, and I think this is definitely going to be a keeper from me. Just popped it on with the Topshop Dree jeans. Unfortunately, I think these jeans are a little bit too short. I think most of my Dree jeans are usually a 34 leg, and these are a 32, and they just look, I just need a bit more length. Sometimes I find if you don't get your crop in the right place, they can actually make you look bigger and wider at the hip. I think I need these to just be slightly longer, just to kind of balance me out a bit and make me feel a little bit more comfortable. I think I might have got these in the 32 leg because the 34 wasn't available, so I'm going to have to check. And I think I did like that with quite a lot of things that I bought, that because I didn't have my size, I just bought the closest size that I possibly could. The Topshop Dree jeans will definitely need to be returned, and I need to get them in the longer size. Also, I think for winter, how cropped do you really want to be, you know, because you know, you want to be able to wear the jeans throughout the season, and you also want them to be a good length for your boots. If they're too short, sometimes they don't really work very well with boots, and I think this is a pair that for me is going to have to be returned, sadly. This is the Austin top in green. Again, I sized up in this. I went for a size 16, and it is just massive. You can see like it's gaping. I mean, it's just far too big. I'm really confused about Topshop sizes all of a sudden. I absolutely love the colour, and I love it with lipstick. I just think the jewel tones work really nice together, like that deep wine red with the green. And you know what, I'm not a green person, but because it's shiny, I feel like it quite works with my skin tone. Of course, I kind of feel like I like the fact that it's this big. It's very comfortable, although it's gaping at the sides, because it's got this kind of angel sleeve that almost goes across the top. It's almost like a cape that goes across armhole and the top of the arm. You can't really see that it's gaping, and no, you can't really see it at all. But I just don't know if it just looks ridiculous. I mean, obviously this is supposed to be fitting much closer to the body. I kind of like that it doesn't though as well. It's just very open at the back, but the good thing about that is because I've sized up, I could potentially pin it. There's quite a bit of extra room for me to pin or get a button to kind of tack it there or something. But I'm not sure if sometimes you should just get you know, if it doesn't work oversized, then just don't keep it. I'm not sure if this works or not, but I really, really like it. I think it's a really good top to wear out in the evenings with just a pair of jeans. I think the colour's great. I think it's very retro, very 70s, which I love. Will look amazing with my Terry de Havilland wedges. I'm just not sure if this is just too big and I'm gonna not wear it so much because of that. But then again, the fact that it is, you can't really see where it's gaping, kind of means I could get away with it, but then how comfortable would I feel about the bra situation, because obviously it's very open. But I could go for like a lace bra or something, or like a bandeau. I don't really wear bandeau bras, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one, but I do really like it. I don't know what to do. I really, really love this. I would like to have tried the size down, but I feel like the size down I would have felt it would have been a little bit more restricting. This doesn't fit close to my body. It's nice and loose, and that's what I like about it. It still looks very glam, but it feels very, very comfortable, and I love that about clothes. Not sure, let me know what you think. Should I size down, or do you think I could just work with this, because I do like it? I'm gonna have to ask Christian. When he gets home, I'll be asking him about all of these, what he thinks about the fit of this, but I really, really like it. What I will say about this top is, as you know, Christian, my husband, is a tailor. He works a lot with tailors. I quite happily get lots of my clothes altered. One of his tailors has actually said to me that always buy clothes to accommodate your bust, as opposed to buying something that's too small, that fits everywhere else but is too small on the bust. So that is kind of what I've done with this. It works well with my bust actually. Although it is slightly bigger everywhere else, it's still okay. I kind of like the cut. I like the fact that it kind of goes in and out, although it's not fitting close to the body. I like the fact that it's kind of dipped here, which kind of, again, is really flattering. It feels comfortable. There's no tightness, which is what I can sometimes get when I buy my size in tops that are close fitting. It really pulls across here, and I don't have that here at all. The fact that I've got this kind of cape angel sleeve thing going on here means that where it is actually gaping, you can't even tell because it is completely covered. I don't know if it's worth trying a size 14 in this top when I feel so comfortable with it this way, and I also don't think it's worth paying to have this adjusted. What I love about this also is this kind of, this like detail. Oh my gosh, my stomach is rumbling. Is this detail here? It's got like almost like a, it's like a pad or something. Well, it's not padded at all, but it's just like the stitching is really, really nice. I really love this. I love that it's kind of got this almost like chevron type jacquard print thing going on. It's a really, really nice top, and I think I'd get a lot of wear out of it. It's a good evening top just with jeans and heels, and I think I've talked myself into the fact that I'm going to keep it because I'm really, really limited with tops. From the side it can make me look slightly bigger because obviously it's not fitting close to my body, whereas it would have if it was my size, which is a bit of an issue. I'm not sure, but we will see. I'm not sure. But from the front it looks good. That's the problem when you take pictures for Instagram and stuff. You're used to seeing how things look from the front, not till you turn to the side and think, oh my god, actually does it even look that good? Just remember, if you are someone who has big bust and you struggle with buying your size, just size up, because it looks much better than bursting out of something. And then if you have to, then you can obviously have it altered if you need to, or buy the right kind of tops, like buy shirts that you can wear unbuttoned quite comfortably. This is something that I'm learning since my boobs have increased since having a baby. Not sure, but I like it. Boots I have just styled with a jumper from Zara and some slightly cropped straight leg jeans from Topshop as well. Actually, there's a Topshop straight leg jeans. This is kind of how I imagine I would wear this kind of boot. I just think it looks really, really nice worn with like a cropped jean. They are quite a long boot. They're almost like, I would say they are just below calf length. So if you are someone that does own a lot of kind of cropped jeans, these are really good length. I did try them with the Topshop Dree jeans and they just didn't work. I still need a bit more length with those Topshop Dree jeans. And if I'm going to keep these boots, then I need the length of my jeans to be perfect, and I would really love to be able to pair those two together. So I think I am going to wait for those jeans to come back in my size. But in terms of the boots, I really, really like them. They're very, very comfortable. The heel is only kitten, but they look very sleek, very sexy, very wearable. And if you're someone who likes to look a little bit more dressed up and sexy even throughout the day, then these are a good pair of boots because they are just so comfortable. I don't feel like I've got a heel on at all. They're not too narrow at the toe. The leather's very soft. Chelsea boots are obviously just always very, very flexible and easy to just chuck on. Even for the nursery run, as well as like going out in the evenings, I think these will look great under like flared jeans as well, and with dresses, skirts. So I really, really like these, and I love the length, and I think they'll look great with like a pair of tights and like a leather mini skirt as well when it starts to get a bit cooler. So very, very happy with these boots. They are £82. I think that's really good for boots, but like I said, I got them when there was a bit of a discount, so I will try and keep an eye out for discount on these boots if £82 is kind of not what you really want to spend on a pair of boots right now. Topshop always do these 20% off, 50% off, 10% off for 12 hours, or they do flash sales and stuff like that, so I think it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for them. Also, I have heard that Topshop is going to I've heard it's going to ASOS. I'm not sure if that's true. Obviously, these places also do lots of like 20% off and like lots of kind of discount codes and deals. So I will, if I do come across any of these boots are still available, I will let you know on my Instagram stories. That's where I do basically most of my instant content, which is obviously what Instagram is for. But you know, so if there is ever a sale or something, I just let you know over there. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, because obviously I can just let you know immediately. Really happy with these boots, and generally really happy with everything that I have bought in this haul. I'm just a little bit uncertain about the first dress that I showed you that I had on when I started the video, and the Austin top. I'm not sure how much wear I will get out of it, to be honest. Do I need it if I'm not 100% sure on it? Not really. So I think those will definitely be going back, but other than that, very happy with everything. Absolutely obsessed with these shoes. They are real leather. They are very soft. They're very comfortable. They have got a nice big chunky heel, which I like, and ankle support. What's brilliant about these is, although they are strappy and there's no kind of buckle or zip or any other kind of fastening than the strap, they actually more are like a mule. So they have got a lot of support at the toes, so you're not relying on the straps to hold your feet in at all in any way. You wouldn't have to worry about them flopping off your feet or anything. They feel really sturdy, very secure. Because these straps are such big chunky leather strap tie, like leather ties, you still get a lot of support, ankle support from them as well. So really comfortable. They've got a nice big heel, so of course that adds to the comfort. I am someone, obviously I do travel a lot generally in car, so I'm quite happy to wear sandals throughout the winter as well. You could maybe wear these with tights and tie them. I'm really happy with these. I've got square toes, they're very 90s-ish vibe. I think these will look amazing with skirts, with like longer skirts and dresses, as well as with jeans and casuals, just like how I've got them on now. And they're really edgy, and I just really like them, and the comfort is unreal. And I wanted to return these because I was like, I'm not going to wear these. These are very summery. I'm not going to get any use for these. But you know what? There is a big black hole in my wardrobe for a pair of black non-platform shoes. That's a lie, actually. I do have the other Topshop strippy sandals, but they are probably too strappy for autumn winter. So I feel like these are a good pair of like chunky sandals that you can wear throughout the winter as well, the colder months. And I just love them. They're so comfortable. So one more dress now, and then the haul is done. Sorry, it's been a long video, hasn't it? I wanted to show you all the good stuff that I'm loving right now. And last but by no means least, there is this gorgeous 60s style dress. I say 60s because of the color palette. These like tones just remind me of like 60s vibes. Is it 60s? I think it is 60s. So I've just cut my head off, haven't I? I absolutely love this dress. Lots of details going on here. So it's got a puff sleeve, as well as like slightly puffed at the shoulders. A keyhole here. It is very tight on the bust, and after just saying always buy clothes accommodating for your bust, this one I haven't, because Topshop dresses I am finding are coming up really big. So this is a 14 and it fits me fine. It's slightly tight here, but it's okay. Like, I would happily wear it. It's got some piping that goes underneath the bust here. Fits quite close to the body, and then it's got some slits at the legs, and it's just a really nice dress. It is open at the back, which is what I'm saying about Topshop and their open at the back dresses. Am I gonna have to change my entire underwear collection just to accommodate Topshop's dresses? I think I might have to, you know. But I really like this. Just look amazing with platforms, long boots later on in the winter, and tan, I guess. It would look amazing with my orange Mara Porter bag, or you could go for tan as well. Just so flattering, this dress, like really nice dress. And actually it's making me realize that if I'm going to keep the Austin top, that if I do want the Austin top, I'm going to have to size down, because I just can see that this fit works better for me. And I think I need to just maybe kind of refamiliarize myself with Topshop sizing, because I did my last Topshop haul, a lot of the dresses were fitting me coming up quite big. And I'm not naive enough to think that I could have potentially lost weight. So I definitely think, have they adjusted their sizing? I don't know. I didn't want to keep this one, but when I tried it on last time, I had some different underwear on it. It didn't fit me as well. I've obviously gone for like a plunge bra, so you don't have too much bra showing here, so it's like almost basically like a t-shirt bra. Then I have got on like some tummy control pants, and I think that that's just made it feel a lot more comfortable and made it look a lot more less lumpy bumpy, because obviously the material is thin, not massively forgiving, but shapewear and control wear, or whatever you want to call it, really does make all the difference. And I think this dress just nods to the trends perfectly, and it's really very flattering. And although it's like a long dress, which I've said to you that I'm not sure about long dresses, it's about finding the right ones for you, not ones that drown you. And I think that's where I've been going wrong all this time. It's buying these massive floaty dresses that cover me, as opposed to maybe revealing some of my bad bits, but at least showing my good bits as well. I was not sure about it, but now I think I'll definitely be keeping it. That is the end of the video. I have shown you all the dresses, tops, skirts. So you've seen shoes, jewelry, boots, dresses, shirts, a skirt. I feel like it's a good, well-rounded haul. I'm not investing much in jackets at the moment because I am not sure what kind of jacket I want to go for, and I feel like I've kind of ticked most of the trends with my jacket and coat collection already. So stay tuned for coats at some point, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, but I really enjoy making these more informative and longer videos than I can make on Instagram. And I like being able to try on and give you style advice and, you know, put together outfits myself as I'm doing these videos. It's also a really good exercise for me to see whether I should keep them. Do I have the things in my wardrobe to be able to wear them anyway? And if I don't, then that's already a sign that they need to go. If you've enjoyed it, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Make sure you go and follow me on Instagram if you're not already, just for instant style and fashion advice, sales tips, and lots of kind of content from my website I will share on Instagram as well. So if you ever want kind of updates on content that's on my website, of course you can go and subscribe to my website, or you can go and find me on Instagram. I hope this has been a really useful haul and informative. All the links to everything you've seen here will be down below in the description box. If not, if anything's sold out, I will have linked similar. That was a very long outro. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and ciao.